Oh, we're live?
Yeah, we're live.
Okay, and then I'll just show us so now. All right.
All right, cool. Let's start this review.
Question 1. Do you have your question?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Um,
I've never taught how to use an Apple device. Traffic crazy. Every time I have to do this. Anyway, moving on.
okay, so these ones I always get confused on. The first question.
Yeah, me too. I hate these ones. But
Same here.
great.
I got them wrong on the last quiz. So it has, they're comparing educational level. Who managed successful startup companies? So you want to determine if education level managers of successful startup companies is independent country. Independent sample t-test, is that only one?
That's all. I think that's still.
I think that's two. It's just that like it doesn't matter who's in group 1. Like it doesn't affect who will be in group 2.
Yeah, I think it's an independent sample t-test.
That's what you think
I
they.
think so.
Russell thinks it's independent sample t.
This has nothing to do with proportions. It has nothing to do with test of independence.
Can you guys hear him?
Wait.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Okay. Here, I'll get it.
Oh no, it is an independence test. It's a chi-square test of independence.
What is the chi-squared? I totally forgot.
That's the.
That's the one with the little peas with
That's
hats on
what he
them.
thinks it is.
Wait, Russell think it's the last one?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
I picked that one.
So confusing.
I do really well on these. Surprisingly, these stupid multiple
He
choice.
understands these ones, I guess.
I don't. I said I understand.
If he does really well. My bad.
Right?
Okay. Should we? I'm okay with that one.
Sure.
Sure, let's try that.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay. Factor.
So you're an attorney and you want to determine the age discrimination. If it's illegal, 40 years older, 40 years younger. So there's two different age groups, but they're both.
Would this one be paired?
Part of the same population.
Would be paired.
Wouldn't it be the? I'm trying to remember what the ANOVA test.
Nova has more than 2, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
More
that's
than
not
2?
the ANOVA.
Okay. So the paired samples t-test.
That's what I think it is, but
I'd go with that.
all right. Let's just
I
right.
don't like put
Test
too
of
much
two
thought.
portions. Is that
It's paired sample T. What do you think it is?
let's give that a ring. If
Okay.
not, it might be a
The survey was conducted. Is this test of one proportion?
Surveys won't be-
like that would be.
There are 45 questions on this quiz.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Might have to finish up.
But number 4, I feel like it's a test of one proportion,
How come?
just because of the setup of the question. Like, I don't know, because that's when you like have the equation like 248 or like 152 over 248. Like you have the p and the p hat, but I'm not sure.
We can just go with that one.
So which one? The one sample t-test?
No. Test
Oh.
of one proportion.
One proportion, right? Okay.
Okay. And then number 5. Oh, these are the worst. Same product manufacturers have 2 different combinations.
Oh, you guys are still on that one. Jeez, yeah. Yeah.
Are you on 5 right now?
That's what I thought it was too. Yeah. I thought this was.
So would this one be a paired samples t-test? Because they're dependent? Or are they not?
Doesn't look like they're dependent.
Yeah, I don't know why they would be dependent.
Okay, sorry.
No. It's fine. So then that one would be independent sample t-test.
I think so.
I'll go with that. Okay.
Oh my gosh, I hate these.
I know. Like,
Okay.
here we go. The next 3 questions identify the one confidence interval that is most appropriate for the given situation. Would this one be paired?
Does it matter because there's 6? Like,
I think that one would be a pair.
You do.
Maybe.
Wait, what were you saying?
is that because there's more than one, so it'd be like 6?
Yeah, I think so. Well, because it says the bank evaluated 6 properties that both appraisers had recently valued. So, like,
It does seem like it's a pair.
yeah, it feels like they both did it. Like they were.
Yeah.
I feel like I could argue this, and then we see at the end is wrong.
Yeah, we're fine. I think that's fine.
Not with the time.
Yeah. Okay. In a Wall Street Journal article on statistics. Are you on
7?
7? Okay.
Yeah.
Is this one a confidence interval for 2 proportions?
I think.
Sure.
I have no idea. Like, I hate these so
Yeah,
much.
I'm done with these questions. Okay.
Oh, party. Okay. Oh, another one? What? It's supposed to have trust the feeling. They don't. That's a lie.
This is the last one, question 8 for these types of questions.
Okay. Did you guess? You put independent sample. Yes.
Like out this points. Did you guess? Did you guess that too? Yes, I
That's true.
did. Oh, man.
True assertion by the company makes sense. True. Double stuff. Okay, you said that the charger's underneath.
Oh yeah, they're in the back.
Be right back.
Is it independent samples?
Can we borrow that?
I'm working on my math quiz right now. I'm working on my math quiz. I'm just Skyping my group right now. You're Skyping your group? Yeah. Why? We have to. Is this locked or unlocked?
Box it. And you kick up and it's free.
Anyway. Bye. Nice to meet you. Okay. Did you say? Sorry. What did you say it was? Independent.
Yeah, I'm not sure
Okay. Wait.
because you're like what they're measuring is the double stuffed Oreo cookies, but then at the end it's going to compare it to the amount that's in the regular Oreos.
Independent samples, T confidence interval.
You think it's independent?
Yeah, I think it's an independent samples T confidence interval, but that's just my educated guess.
Okay, that's what I think it is too. So I mean,
Okay, let's go with that.
I guess we could all put different ones that we kind of think it might be, and then we could just see who gets it right.
That's true. I'll put pears in T.
Like, if you guys want, we can go back and do these ones after we finish so that we can just, like...
Yeah, those questions are a real pain.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's 4 of us, so we'll get 4 chances, and then...
Yeah.
So we can just start from number 9, even though we already did the first 8, and then go back and just say, like, maybe it could be this one, and...
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Okay.
Okay, which of the following best defines the notion of the significance tree?
Hypothesis test?
Oh.
First.
This was on one of the
Is this the probability of rejecting the null hypothesis?
I'm trying to find the notes on that. I remember it's somewhere.
I was on the quiz. Pretty sure.
Yeah, the significance level is the probability of committing a type 1 error.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
You're on the p-value.
You sounded confident.
The probability of,
Yeah, it was in my notes.
You said it's the third one?
yeah, isn't it the probability of observing a sample statistic more extreme than one actually obtained?
Oh, yeah. Assuming the null is true.
That one's that's the level of significance, though?
Well, for question 9, the significance level is the probability of a type 1 error.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm going to put.
Yeah.
And then question 10, we were thinking the third one.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, okay. So,
Yeah.
number 11. I think number 11 is the last one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
We are 1/3 there. Well, not 1/4.
All right.
Okay.
What does the mean distribution? 0.3?
Yeah, it's just 0.3.
Wouldn't it be 0.300?
Yeah.
Okay, what is the standard deviation of the distribution?
Um,
How'd you do the standard deviation?
It's isn't it the square root of p times 1 minus p over n?
yeah.
Do you have a pencil? Write that down.
That's what I was looking for. It was right there in my notes. I just couldn't find the right
I
part.
was trying to find it in my notes too. I'm like, I have it.
Yeah. So 0.3,
0.46.
1 minus point
Is it?
Oh, sorry.
P hat equals the square root.
divided by 100, is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Square root of that.
Oh, it's
Oh, it's
that
the standard
one.
deviation. Yeah. It's
I got 0.05 or 0.046.
I got 0.046 also.
I haven't calculated yet. I was showing him the thing, but
Go ahead and calculate it. That's fine.
okay. So yeah, I got 0.046. Well, 0.458.
It's next.
Yeah, 0.46.
Oh,
Okay.
I do still need that. I'm sorry.
No problem.
Okay. What is the probability that your random sample of 100 adults will have a sample proportion less than 25% or 0.25?
So we have to plug in to the normal probability app, right? We have to find the z-score if p is 0.25.
2.5 you would put it at the top, right?
Yeah.
And then less than, would you just have only the bottom one? Oh wait.
I think so, yeah. But I don't know if we have to do we have to find the z-score first?
Well, the z-score is given if you put the area as 0.25 and have it less than. It's negative 0.674, right?
Wait, say that one more time.
If you put the area as 0.25 and then you have the left part shaded, it's the z-score is negative 0.674, right?
What equation are you using?
Well, that's what I'm saying the z-score is. Is
Yes,
that
that's the z-score.
I don't remember what to do from there.
So wait, you're saying p hat is equal to 0.25?
That's what I'm asked. Like that's what I was thinking, but I'm not 100% sure.
So for the equation z equals the value minus the mean divided by the standard deviation, you're saying the value is 0.25, right?
So what we did is just plugged in 0.25 in the probability applet, but we're trying to decide what that is. Like,
Let me see.
I don't know what. What is the probability that your random sample of 100 adults will have a sample proportion less than 0.25? Do you guys want to come back to it?
Yeah.
I'll try to look up the group quiz from lesson 18 because I think it's from there.
Okay.
Yeah, we can come back to it, I guess.
Okay.
So, oh, this one's for the next 7 questions.
Great. Okay, so
This is a test of 2 proportions.
yeah. So the margin of error.
So this is from. I think this is from the lesson 17 homework quiz, I believe.
Which one?
This question that we're on, to find like the margin of error, the lower bound, the upper bound.
Well, we can just put it in the
Applet thingy. I mean the
Oh
Excel.
yeah, that's right. That is smart. So which one do you use?
The
For
two
Excel.
proportions.
portions. 1.
The two proportions, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Sorry guys, I can go in my room.
No, they can't see. They're all doing your thing. Yeah. Did you? Also, tomorrow I can drink soda.
Okay.
Oh, I drink soda. It is something.
Do you need me to get that out for you? Sure. All right.
There you go. Okay, sorry. Did you do 1?
What number are you guys on?
Try and work on 50.
I just plugged in the numbers in the app, or excuse me, in the Excel file.
Okay. Well, let me know what you guys get for 15.
And the type of test is they're not equal to, right?
Yeah.
So for the margin of error, well, for the upper and lower, for the lower, I get negative 0.003,
Mm-hmm.
and for the upper, 0.029.
That's I got 2.
Okay.
1 second. My thing is being weird.
Did you get for the margin of error 0.013?
I got 0.016.
Wait, do you do upper plus the lower, upper minus the lower?
Well, minus, but then it turns into plus.
Minus the negative 0.003 divided by 2. Yeah, 0.016.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. What were you saying your values were?
For which ones?
Your p-value, did you say, is 0.145?
P-value?
Yeah.
The p-value is 0.145, yeah.
Oh, okay. I was just making sure I had the right. And then did you get your margin of error yet?
Yeah. We got 0.016.
Okay, 1 second. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. That's what I got too.
0.016.
Mm-hmm.
And And then the lower bound, you got negative 0.003.
Yep.
Sorry, mine was a little behind. 0.029 upper bound.
Yeah.
Did you guys do 18 yet?
Yeah. Well, I did. I don't know.
It's the first one, right?
Oh, okay.
It's on 10.
Yeah, that's what I got.
And then the value of your test statistic. Yeah, 4, 5.
Where do you? Which one is the test statistic? Is that just the p-value?
That's Z.
Z, because the p-value is the next question, so it's just
1.458 then,
yeah.
and the p-value is 0.145.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
Is there sufficient? So the p-value.
So we
Believe it or not, I
rejected.
still can't remember.
Because it's a higher value. Like if it was
Oh, we failed to.
something, it would be low, meaning we'd reject it. So since it's higher, we're gonna fail to reject it.
Okay. I had that down for a while.
So yes, I failed.
Insufficient evidence.
Yeah,
No,
yeah. Wait.
there's not, because we failed to accept. We failed to reject.
Failed to reject, so there it would be no. I failed to reject.
Right. The last one.
Okay.
Right. No, I failed to reject a null.
Right.
Okay.
I like them worded better though. They're more simple. Than
Yeah, that one is
I
okay.
did not. I definitely did.
So this one's a chi-squared one. Pretty sure.
Okay, I'm gonna put in the.
I'm sorry. What is this one? Say it one more time.
It's the chi-squared or whatever that thing is.
Oh, yeah, a little chi square, like Dragon Ball Chi or whatever, or Ki.
Yeah, I'm not really sure how you're supposed to say it, but
You know, like anime or martial arts or whatever, they have their their ki, their chi or whatever. It's like their inner energy. I don't know.
yeah,
Yep.
I'm not
That's
sure.
what it makes me think of.
My energy.
Don't worry about it.
Oh no. Okay.
Okay. 97.
So your test statistic, did you get 6.579?
Yes.
Okay.
Calculate the test.
So what did you guys get for the test statistic?
6.579.
Yep. Okay, good. That's what I got.
And the p-value is 0.087.
Yeah.
Wait.
Sweet.
Was it?
The p-value is 0.08.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Sorry.
So we're gonna reject it.
The p-value is less
No,
than.
we failed to reject it because it's. Oh wait, because it's
Oh,
greater
no, because
than
it's
0.
greater than 0.05, right? So we're gonna fail to reject. That makes sense.
The p-value is greater.
So it's no. The p-value is greater than 0.5.
We have
0.05. We failed to reject, which means we have insufficient evidence to say that being a morning or evening person is independent, is not dependent. Wait.
Are we saying it's is independent?
We failed to reject, which means there's insufficient evidence to suggest that being a morning or evening person is not independent of age.
Oh, you think it's the last one?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
There's 45 questions on this?
Yep.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. A recent book noted that only 20% of all investment.
0.8 point.
Don't remind me.
Project. I know, it's just funny when you think about it.
Yeah.
It's like, is it worth it?
50 of these outperformed Dow Jones. So P be a true proportion. Created 95% interval P
I do have to skate now.
right now. Okay, do you want to just save what you have? We're also has to leave, but
Yeah, I have to go, so I'm just gonna submit it once.
you're gonna submit it even though you have.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
I would just worry about it later. Don't even submit
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
Finish
just save it. I think it's saved automatically anyway, so just
Yeah,
exit
it
out
is.
of it.
All right, I got to
Okay.
skedaddle.
So
Okay, we'll see it.
Let me
is
know
this
if you
one a
find
test of
anything
one
out.
proportion?
We can go
Two
the
grid.
ranges outperformed.
I feel like it would be. 200 is n, x is 50.
Yeah. Okay. Yep, I think you're right.
Wait, you think it's X is 50?
Yeah, because it says 50 of these outperformed the Dow Jones Industrial Average.
I was looking at the 20%, but that makes sense. 50, 200. Do we have a null hypothesis percent?
So the type of test would just be who outperformed, meaning greater than
Oh,
for the type of test?
yeah.
Because we're trying to figure out the proportion of those that outperformed, meaning that exceeded the expectations. The greater than, I think.
What did you get for your lower bound? 0.190.
Yeah, 0.190
Okay.
and 0.310 for the upper.
Wait, what? Is it greater than or less than?
I don't know. I thought it was greater than. That's what I was trying to ask.
Okay, I get completely different numbers than you guys. I think. Wait, what'd you get for the lower?
The lower, we got 0.190.
Oh, just kidding.
Wait, what?
That's what I got too. I heard it backwards and I was like, oh no.
And then the upper 0.310.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, cool.
Suppose you had been in charge of designing a study. What sample size would be needed to construct a margin of error of 2%?
So this one we're going to need to use the equation z over m is squared times p times 1 minus p.
Okay, wait. Say that again.
So n equals z over m, or z divided by m squared. All of that is squared. Times p, which is multiplied by 1 minus p.
M is the margin of error, right?
Correct.
Okay.
And then because it's a 95% confidence interval, z is 1.96
You're right.
divided by 0.2, or 0.02, excuse me, for the margin of error.
0.02 is the margin of error.
Right, because it's 2%.
0.02 is?
Well, the margin of error is 2%, and that's just 0.02. Right?
Oh, yeah. I didn't even see that it gave us that. That makes sense.
Oh.
Yeah, I know I did the same thing.
I was like, wait a second.
I got 1,536 points.
Oh, I see. Hold on a second.
I got 1,536.64. Is that what you got?
Yeah. Oh, except I put 0.640 to round it to 3 decimal places.
So 1,536.640.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, would we round it to a whole number or no?
Usually asks for it, but it's not asking for it, and so I just assume.
Yeah, it doesn't say.
So you guys are gonna do the decimal?
Yeah.
Okay. I knew it. Um, so for the next question,
I think it would be the second to last one.
okay.
Because it's greater than, because they're trying to figure out who performs better than the other investment managers.
Mm-hmm.
So greater than.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
What requirements must be met? It's just the top one, right?
The first one.
Yeah.
Statistic. I get negative 13.887.
What?
I got 1.768.
What? Wait a minute.
Wait, I think I'm doing it for the wrong numbers.
Hold on.
Wait, isn't it just? You guys do it in the applet thingy? I mean the.
Yeah.
No, wait, I didn't change anything in my.
I didn't either. So the X is 50.
Type of test greater than?
100.
I think the type of test is greater than.
But the null hypothesis is 20. Do you have it as 20?
For what? 20
The
is
null
the,
hypothesis?
No, I don't.
Okay, so you have to switch that to 0.20.
So 1.768.
That's what I got.
oh, okay, yeah, I got that too.
Got it. Thank you.
I had like 12 something. I'm like, what?
All of us are like, whoa, wait a second.
And the p-value 0.039.
Yeah.
So we're going to reject it.
Yeah.
And so it would be yes, I rejected the null.
Okay.
Right?
Oh, I just hate all these like long questions.
For the blue data, is that what kind of test is that one? Is it just one proportion? No, wait a minute.
It is. Yeah, it's just one proportion, right?
Is it?
Yeah, because they only have one set of data points, like one set
No,
of.
it can't be one proportion
We
because
have all that data. I think it might be.
But it only has one set of.
Unless I'm looking at the wrong. Because we can't input the data for the one
I
proportion.
feel like you'd have to put.
Because it gives us the data, and we have to plug that in. Know what I mean?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, yeah.
Is it one sample T test? I feel like that's too simple.
I think it would be. Because it only gives us just the one set of data. There isn't multiple ones.
That's true. I'm gonna try that.
The one sample T.
Yeah. Like my computer is acting so weird right now. It's dying.
Oh, excuse me.
Hey, how's it going?
Is this a descriptive statistics?
It's a not equal to type of test because it's just trying to see the difference of the means. It's not seeing if one's greater than or less than.
It's not equal to, yeah. Okay, with all those values in.
Wait, what? I'm so confused.
So I plugged it into the one sample T test.
I did that too.
What, which, sorry, Excel file is that under?
Quantitative inference procedures.
Quantitative, it is.
Inference procedures.
Okay. Oh, yeah, okay.
Calculate the degrees of freedom. See, oh. Did you get 99 for your degrees of freedom?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Which makes sense because it's just n minus 1.
Your T test statistic, though, did you get a big number?
Yeah, I did.
Negative?
Yep.
Okay. My laptop's gonna die soon, so I'm just gonna work until it like pretty much is dead. Just warning that I don't know how much longer I can work.
Okay.
You don't have your charger?
I have my charger, but my friend came and borrowed it, so I don't have it actually anymore.
So for the lower bound, what? Yeah. I feel like it's a really big test statistic.
Yeah,
What I mean?
I know. I'm like, I'm not.
Wait, I'm so behind. Is the, it's not equal to, right?
Right.
Not equal to.
Okay, sorry, I was listening. And the null hypothesis is,
Oh, I didn't change my null hypothesis value.
Me neither.
Shoot.
sample of 100 blocks of Spanish text, each of which contain 300 sentences and use Pharaoh to translate each one. Scores are recorded and must use this data.
The null. What is the value for the null hypothesis?
I don't know. The mean.
It's point 0.295.
Yeah, but that's
0.295, yeah.
That's what?
It says he wants to see if his mean differs from the mean of another software.
So that was like the second.
Yeah, so that's the other means, population mean score, not the one we're using.
Oh.
That's for the other company, not his.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think we use that one as like the.
We just use that for the null anyway.
Yeah, I think so, because that's what he's comparing it to.
That's the only thing that makes sense.
Yeah.
That changes a lot of my values, so that's good because I was like, I don't trust a lot of the numbers I had.
So the lower bound would then be 0.282, right?
Yeah, that one's the same, I guess.
Okay. And the upper bound is 0.293.
Test statistic is not what it was before. Negative 2.803.
What I got.
The degrees of freedom is.
I got negative 2.803. Right?
That's what I got.
Okay.
The test statistic.
The test statistic, yeah, that's what that was.
2.803.
And the p-value, I get 0.006.
0.007? Oh, the 0.006, you're right.
Yeah, 0.006.
So we have sufficient evidence, because we rejected it, to say that the true mean is different than 0.295, correct?
Yeah, I think so.
So the first one.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
We're getting there.
Okay.
So this one would be the two sample test because it has the two different statistic or data sets.
Is it the paired sample t-test or the two sample?
The two sample one this time.
Today? No. On Wednesday. I have two. Okay, well, gotta go. Bye. This one, sorry, what did you say this was? The paired sample or two sample?
Well, hold on just 1 second.
You want to determine if the children are taller in the morning than in the evening. To find the differences, so it's the paired.
So it's paired. Sorry, yeah.
Okay.
Restricted 95% confidence interval for children and life income.
My laptop's at 10%. I'm like trying to get it done
Okay.
before it dies. Does it say which one has to be?
I think it would be the PM height is variable 1 because it's the post minus the pre.
Oh, why do they have to do it that way?
Oh,
I know. I'm like, why?
Sorry, isn't that what it says in the reading though?
The reading
no, I
set
know it's just in the
thing.
actual data set they put in the opposite.
I know. I don't know why they do that.
That.
Wait. It says AM height minus PM height.
It says that?
Yeah.
Wait, it does.
God dang it. Ugh.
So it is just fine as.
Okay, good. So the lower bound that I get is 8.728.
1 second. The null hypothesis is it still 0?
I don't think it's any different.
What is the null? Okay. Lower bound, you got 8.728.
That's what I got.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I got too.
And then the upper bound, 10.455.
10.455, yeah.
Yeah.
Test statistic, I got 22.446.
Yeah, that's what I got too.
Let's see, 22.446.
That's what we got.
Okay.
Degrees of freedom, 40. 40.000, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, there are 2 questions left. My laptop's gonna die.
The p-value is it's just 0.000. Because it's really, really small.
Yeah. And then because it's really small, we reject.
It. And so we do have enough evidence.
So yes, because we
Yes,
rejected.
because we rejected the null, right?
Yeah.
Wait,
Okay.
but isn't the null hypothesis that children are taller in the morning than in the evening?
But it says, do we have enough evidence to? Oh.
So we reject it.
Or when they wake up to when they go to bed eating.
So we have enough evidence to suggest that it's. Wait.
Yeah, there would be sufficient evidence.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna save.
We still didn't do question 14.
Oh. My laptop's at 6%, so I might have to just come back to it.
You're good.
4%. But do you want me to try to submit mine for the last like few percent? But I think it will probably die by the time I like read all the answers.
You could try.
I think I might wait on it because if it all cancels out, then I can't see what's right and what's wrong. But I have to sign off because my thing's gonna die.
All right, you're good.
All right, sorry.
No worries. We'll try to figure it out and then tell you guys if we get it.
Okay, sounds good.
Oh, also, well, I guess we could text about it, but we have to do the survey on Wednesday.
Okay, and we're asking 10.
We could try to collect the data from now till Wednesday, and then at Wednesday just collaborate.
Like,
Okay.
Either
Yeah,
way.
it shouldn't be too hard to ask 10 people.
All right.
All right. See you guys on Wednesday.
See ya.
Bye.
If I can.
Okay. So I'm looking back at question 12.
12?
Well, I'm looking back at the information.
Oh.
Question 14. So you take a simple random sample of 100 adults. Assume the unknown population proportion of, or percentage of people in town who invest is P equals 0.3.
Okay. What is the probability that your random sample of 100 adults will have a sample proportion less than 0.25?
Okay, and I'm going to try to look at lesson 17 group quiz because I'm pretty sure, I think it was from that one. Like this example of a problem. Excuse me.
Okay.
Well, that's a homework quiz.
Hmm. Um,
So
I'm not really sure how to do it. I put it into the probability applet to find the z-score, but then I don't know like what to do with the z-score.
what did you put into the probability applet?
0.25.
Where? For
Into
the area?
yeah. And then I just shaded to the left. It says less than.
No, but we're trying to look for the probability.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like I don't even know like what to do, so I just did that.
I think what we're supposed to do is to find the z-score.
Yeah, that's what I did.
No, I mean like using the equation probably.
What's the equation for it?
So I'm trying to see which one. So z equals the value minus the mean divided by the standard deviation.
Yeah.
So the value being 0.25 minus the mean, which is 0.3, divided by 0.46, which we got for question 13. And that'll give us this z-score.
What did you get for the z-score?
0.25 minus 0.3 divided by 0.046. Right. So negative 1.087.
Okay.
And I get, when you shade to the left, because it's asking for less than 0.25, I get 0.139 for the area, or the probability.
Okay.
I think that's how it was supposed to be done.
Okay, I'll turn it in and see.
Okay. Unless you want to go through the first couple questions again.
Oh yeah, I guess we can do that and see like between a couple of them. Number 2.
So the United States and Korea, it's talking about people who are managed to set up successful companies. So you want to determine, you want to determine if education level of managers of successful startup companies is independent of the country they are from.
Yeah. So this is comparing this United States with Korea.
Right.
So comparing two different things. Test of two proportions, maybe? Oh, well, it says, I think it would be the chi-square test of independence. Actually, because
it's multiple.
yeah, and isn't that what it's saying? Like, it's trying to test the independency of the two countries. So I think that one's good. Is there one that maybe could be it and you want to like put a different one?
Test of two proportion, maybe?
Okay. So
maybe, I don't know.
yeah, maybe. That would be the second one that I would choose if it wasn't the chi-squared or however you say that.
Yeah.
So do you want me to put which one?
I can put that.
Okay. The test of two proportions?
Yeah, I'll put that.
Okay. And then the third one, a human resources manager reported data from a recent and involuntary reduction in force. At her company, you are an attorney and want to determine if age discrimination was a factor. It is illegal to discriminate against employees because of age. The company reported the number of employees in two groups, 40 years old or younger and over 40 years old. They also reported the number of employees in each group who were terminated. You want to determine if both age groups were treated which had most.
So we put the paired samples t-test.
Who's in group A depends on who's in. Wait, actually, I don't know.
The only other one I would think it could be would be the test of two proportions, I guess.
Okay, do you want me to put that one?
Sure.
Okay. Number 4, the survey was conducted by a group of state lotteries. A random sample of 2,406 adults completed the survey. A total of 248 were classified as heavy players. Of these, 152 were male. You want to determine if the proportion of male heavy lottery players is different than the proportion of males in the population, which is 48.5%. What type of test?
I'm pretty sure that's definitely the one proportion.
Yeah, me too. So I'm just gonna leave that one.
Yeah, that's fine.
The student project compared the effectiveness of two different combination locks. One of the locks turned clockwise first and the other lock turned counterclockwise first. They asked 25 students to participate in the study. Each student was given the combination to each lock and asked to open the locks. The time it took them to open each lock was recorded. They wanted to determine if one of the locks is easier to open. Which hypothesis test would be most appropriate for this analysis?
So we thought it was the independent sample t-test.
Yeah. I mean, I think that one's right too.
I think it is.
Okay, I'm gonna stick with that one. Because we don't have to change it if like we shouldn't have to look for a second one, but
Right.
okay.
A bank employs two appraisers. When approving borrowers for mortgages, it is imperative that the appraisers value the same types of properties consistently. To make sure this is the case, the bank evaluated 6 properties that both appraisers had recently valued. Which confidence interval would be most appropriate for this study? So 6 properties, 2 appraisers valued.
Mm-hmm.
So they're paired.
Yeah.
It seems right.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that one's right too.
Okay. Wall Street Journal article.
Yeah.
Percentage of psychology majors reporting they were satisfied. The same data was also reported for accounting majors. So we have psychology majors and accounting majors.
Mm-hmm.
Which confidence interval?
I decided.
So this one could be I wonder if it would be maybe the independent samples T confidence interval.
Okay. I could put the 2 proportions. You want to put the independent one?
Yeah.
Okay. Last one, I'm pretty sure.
No, that's the last one.
Okay.
So the double stuffed Oreos, you take 55 of the double stuffs, measure the amount of filling, and compare it to the regular Oreos. Seems like this one would be independent because they don't go hand in hand with one another, so there's no reason for it to be paired.
Yeah, I think that's right.
All right, well, let's go with that.
Okay. Save all responses. Go to submit.
Okay, I'll let you submit first, and then I can submit after.
Okay. Right. Number 5 is not independent sample t-test. Which one did you put for 5?
Also independent sample t-test.
Okay, so that one's wrong.
So maybe it's a proportion one.
Okay.
No.
Wait, I'm going to tell you which ones I got right because some of them you switched and I didn't.
Okay.
So for number 1 is the chi-squared one, or however you say that.
I mean, number 2 for question 2
Yeah, sorry, number 2.
is the chi or chi-squared. Okay.
Yeah, number 3 is the test of 2 proportions.
Okay.
Number 4 is the test of 1 proportion.
Okay.
Number 5 is not independent sample t-test.
Okay.
Number 6 is paired samples t confidence interval.
Okay.
7 is
Wait. For number 5, you think it would be the chi squared one?
Maybe.
Because
It's either that one or test of 2 proportions.
I don't think it's 2 proportions because we don't have an x value for them.
Oh, you're right.
If you were to plug it into the app,
Yeah, it might be the
says that there's just
one.
25 students to participate.
Yeah, it could be that one.
So I'll go with that.
Okay.
All right.
6 is the paired samples t confidence interval.
Yep. Number 7
is the confidence interval for 2 proportions.
Okay.
8 is not independent again.
Okay.
What did you put?
Also independent. We picked the same one. So the double stuffed Oreos, comparing them to the regular Oreos. Maybe let me see. Sample. Maybe a paired sample, because then it shows the differences. Like in the Excel app, you have variable 1, variable 2, and then it shows the differences. So maybe it's paired. I don't know why, but I can try it.
Okay. Also, number 11 is not, there is a 95% chance that the true mean is between 10 and 20.
Then it probably means 90% of all 95% confidence intervals actually contain the true mean. Maybe.
95% of all 95% confidence intervals actually contain.
I always get confused on this one.
I know. We are 95% confident that the true mean is between 10 and 20. So 95% of the sample means.
I have it written down somewhere. Let me look at my.
Oh, maybe it's the first one. Because if we're 95% confident that the true mean is between 10 and 20, that means there's still 5% chance that it's not. So 95% of the sample means I don't know.
Because for an example here, the example that I've written down is given 90% confidence interval for mean heart rate. That means that we are 90% confident that the true mean heart rate is between 45 and 105, which are the example numbers.
Yeah, so how is that not? There's a 95% chance that the true mean is between 10 and 20.
I'm going to go with the second option.
Okay.
That also says true mean.
Sounds good. And then the next one that we did not get right is doing good. 28. I think Julie was right. We have to round up, even though it says we don't have to, because it's asking for a sample size, and you wouldn't choose like 0.64 of a sample, you know?
So 1,537.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I'll put that.
And
Any
then,
others?
nope, just those ones.
Okay.
All right.
Submit. And the last one is the third option.
Yes.
I missed 2 somewhere. All right. Okay. Question 5 is not the chi-squared test.
Okay.
And question 8 is not the paired one. Those are the only ones I missed.
Okay. Sorry, what was 11?
11 is the second option. So
95%.
of all 95% confidence intervals actually contain the true meaning.
Okay. And then what was 28? Was it just the rounding up one?
28, you said?
Yeah.
Um,
Was that just that we had to round up to?
yeah.
100?
That's it.
Okay.
Even though it doesn't say, which is really dumb.
I know. So I have to go, but I'm going to work on those 2.
No problem.
And then if I turn it in first and get them, I can text you guys.
You're good.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, we'll talk to you later.
Okay. Bye.